y'all, as I'm looking out the window behind you, it's pouring raining, so you get a rare glimpse of the layer of the place that I come to think through my videos. I just want to say something too. I posted on Instagram last night that I was fishing, I'm praying. Fishing and praying. You can't go wrong with those two things. And I wanted to come to y'all this morning with a video, but there's a whole lot of outlets, especially in the conservative media world, that just want to be first about a topic and stuff like that. That's just TMZ to me, y'all. So identify what they're doing. If I always wanted to be first, that'd be no problem about being first. But I try to be somebody, especially for y'all to be worthy of a video each time that's going to get 1 or 2, 300,000 views plus, that I have thought and prayed through this. This is not just a show choir here. So with that, I wanted to put it out there. Y'all saw what happened yesterday to our country. Y'all saw what happened to our former president. I'm just going to say, I'm going to let God handle it, because if I handle it, I'm going to jail. My grandma used to say that quote all the time. I'm going to sit back. You want to know where Buddy is right now? I'm in Mississippi. I'm obviously inside my house. Don't pull no January 6th stuff on me. I've been right here the whole time. I do want to encourage y'all to start flying your flag upside down today. I got mine out front, and I'm going to my ranch here later today, and that sucker is getting turned upside down, because America truly is in distress, and it needs to be a daily reminder to everybody that drives by these flags, by your house, by your business, that we're in distress. We need to do something about it. And first thing we need to do is pray. Now look, yesterday we all just took our boot and shoved it about 3 foot deep in elephant poop, y'all. And this is the situation we have now. When both sides, Democrat and Republican, are looking at the judicial system and says, this is the new rules? Oh, this is how we play now? And I'm not encouraging this. I'll say this one more time. I am not encouraging this. But when you have corruption this deep, it always leads to violence. It a lot of times leads to civil war. It becomes a freaking mess. Now in America today, starting today, going all forward, we do not go after the crime anymore. We go after the people. And that's the new rules. I can't do nothing about it, neither can you. They've given up trying to beat them in the polls because they know they can't, and this should tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that this fall will be pure chaos. Now don't get too excited, Democrats, because you just made the forbidden move, and all Americans know it. I saw a headline yesterday that said, Democrats sentence Trump to 4 more years in office with this conviction. That's really the truth. And you know what I think this whole thing really did? It took all the fence sitters, the people who were on the fence, which by the way is millions of people in my family, very conservative friends of mine, still just on the fence. Every single one of them, they hopped off last night. They decided to play kickball. Now, to my conservative friends, don't y'all get too excited either, because as Trump's numbers catapult and they go crazy, he's now in more danger than he's ever been, because he's tracked everywhere he goes because of his views, and so are you. Do y'all know I was in 5 different states in the last 5 days, and nobody had a freaking clue, because all I do is I take my Refuge privacy sleeve, I slip my phone in here, not only does it block out 5G signal, but it blocks out sound. I'm completely a ghost. And it's beautiful. They actually asked me to wait just a few weeks before we promote this again, because last time on their website they sold out. So get these things. I'm telling you, you will be a complete ghost. It is beautiful. RefugePrivacy.com. Use code BUDDY. You're going to get 15% off. Just want to throw that in there. By the way, why do you think Democrats waited to schedule this debate until after the conviction? It's because being able to call Trump on stage a convicted felon is like a gas station boner pill to Democrats. They can't wait to do it. The Biden team needs to be really, really careful, though, about how they do this, because Hunter Biden may be a convicted felon by this time next week. I mean, in the debates, Trump could just say, well, you're an unconvicted felon. I just haven't been able to use the legal system like you have with me, but just buckle up. Just wait, big boy. Last thing I want to say is this, and I can go into this in the next video, okay? This is a little cliffhanger, but I've been getting emails from people all over the U.S., and they're saying, we're already planning on what we're going to do in a post-American government, in a post-American society. Now, these aren't militias in the general term, but they're definitely defensive positions. Now, maybe I can do a video on this. Maybe we can go there without me having a dadgum flower truck pulling into my ranch. But let me know in the comments if you want me to, go into that whole thing and share what I know, because I think a lot of like-minded people are already making some really good and smart preparations to go into something that really could happen. What I do know is we need to stick together. What I do know is we need to support companies that are conservative like Refuge Privacy. And I want to tell you one last thing. Speaking of these guys, it is very, very hard to convict anybody or anything that's a ghost. God bless y'all. Steadfast and be strong. Be good.